To little Helena, the dense wilderness was the only world that existed. Deep in the remote wetlands, her father Jacob taught her how to track footprints, hunt with a rifle, and blend seamlessly into the shadows. For Jacob, every survival lesson was a test of strength. Whenever Helena mastered a deadly skill, he would use a sharp needle to carve a permanent tribal mark into her skin. Helena adored him, viewing her father as the ultimate protector of their quiet family. But while Helena felt safe, her mother lived in a state of absolute terror. Jacob ruled their small cabin with iron discipline, forbidding Helena's mother from ever speaking of the outside world or making a sound. Whenever Jacob left to hunt, Helena noticed her mother's anxious glances toward the distant tree line. Helena assumed her mother was simply fragile and incapable of surviving the harsh elements. She had no idea that her mother had been abducted as a young girl, trapped in the marsh for over a decade. One afternoon, the quiet isolation of the wetlands was suddenly broken. A lost wanderer on an ATV roared near their territory, searching for a way back to the main highway. Jacob was away checking his animal traps. Realizing this might be her only chance at freedom, Helena's mother ran out into the open, screaming desperately for help. Confused and terrified of the stranger, a desperate struggle broke out between mother and daughter. Knowing Jacob would return at any second, the mother grabbed Helena, forced her onto the ATV, and begged the driver to hit the gas just as a gunshot ripped through the trees. Minutes later, police cruisers swarmed the highway, surrounding the bleeding mother and child. As officers gave her blankets, Helena learned the horrifying truth that completely shattered her innocence. Her father wasn't a noble hunter. He was the notorious Marsh King, a cold-blooded kidnapper. Jacob was tracked down and locked in maximum security, but the deadly instincts he carved into his daughter were already part of her DNA.